of prepare to lift off. Well, prepare for liftoff. I'm already screwing up. Um, so this is episode 3. We already played the first week against the Lions, and it looked good to begin with. We're gonna go over here for the game stats right now. It looked good at the beginning. We scored first. We were on a drive and all that. As you could see here, let's go to our player stats. First, Sam Darnold had a good drive. He was playing well. He was, as you can see here, a 119 rating, 98 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions, um, 8 for 12, 66 completion percentage. Well, he got sacked and he went down with a bruised sternum and missed the rest of the game. And after he went out, as you can see, Josh McCown came in and did not get anything going for us. He was 3 of 10. 10 of 22. Um, Sacked 3 times, no touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So he really didn't get anything. We relied heavy on the running game after that. Um, as you can see with the 20 touches from Crowell and the 6 touches from Powell. And then receiving, as you can see, Jermaine Kearse is the one that caught the first touchdown throw by Sam Darnold. So that's going to go in the record books for Sam Darnold right there. And pretty much pedestrian game from receivers, especially after losing Sam Darnold. Defensively, well, we had a good game defensively. We really held them to 1 touchdown. A big play in this game where they scored is from a blocked punt in the second quarter. It was pretty ridiculous. Blocked punts and kicks happen way too often in this game. Um, let's take a look. So we got Darren Lee, who played well. Jamal Adams was a beast in pass coverage. I'm gonna take a look at all his deflections. He had 2 deflections, but he seemed to make a play every time. And Morris Claiborne, and he had the pick for us. He had a pick, and they had 2 picks from both linebackers. Let's take a look at the sacks. Did we get any? Yeah, we got one from Darren Lee, Avery Williamson, and Terrence Brooks. So basically, it was a good game up until we lost Sam Darnold. Then it was just hang on and hopefully somehow win. We did at one point we did have after an interception we had good field position, and Josh McCown threw an interception. Really missed the guy, threw right into the linebacker's hands. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully Sam Darnold stays on the field for this game, especially after the promising start to the season. Um, it says it was, as you can see here, it says it was played twice. That's because I played half the game and then had to go and then pick up the game where I left off. Alright, so let's take a quick look around the league while we're here. I'm gonna go to league schedule. So, the Falcons took down Philly. Baltimore took down Buffalo. The Giants took down Jacksonville. That's a surprise right there. Um, Even the Atlanta game against Philly, but that's a toss-up. Tampa Bay took out New Orleans, but it was low scoring. Go figure. The Patriots handled the Texans. San Francisco handled Minnesota. Wow. All right, so we got the Dolphins who took out Tennessee. We got Cincy who took out Indy. Pittsburgh took out Cleveland. KC took out LA. Seattle beat Denver. Dallas beat Carolina. Washington beat Arizona. Then you got Green Bay who manhandled the Bears, it looks like. Then you got us. And then you got the Rams who demolished the Raiders. Wow. Um, So, I mean, it looks pretty realistic. I mean, there's a couple games in there probably where, you know, realistically you don't think would win, but as you know, the NFL, anybody could really win at any time. All right, let's take a look at our leaders. With passing yards, Deshaun Watson lighting it up. He did have the 2 picks. Um, let's see who has the most touchdowns here. 4 from Rivers, Rogers, and Ryan. Also 4 interceptions from Rivers. Wow, that's a tough game right there. Patrick Mahomes threw an interception. Let's take a look at our rating. The rating. Aaron Rodgers almost perfect. Go figure on that one, huh? You got Big Ben who had a good rating also. Yeah, you could see it's pretty spot on when it comes to realism. I mean, maybe not Cam Newton throwing for that much. Oh, never mind. I take back what I said. Josh Allen's up there. Tom Brady, Case Keenum. Let's take a look at the rushing leaders. Todd Gurley. Wow. And look at this. Todd Gurley, 4 touchdowns. Frank Gore had 3. Mixon had 2. Wow. Big production from the running backs this week. That's for sure. Kareem Hunt over 100. Bell over 100. And Zeke. And Le'Veon Bell's playing in this franchise for sure. Let's see what fumbles. Stafford. That the QB fumbles in this game is pretty ridiculous. And even though that was with Stafford, that was for us, it's still pretty ridiculous. Saquon Barkley had a fumble. Alright, for our receiving leaders, Torrey Smith. That's definitely not realistic. You got Emmanuel Sanders. See who leads in yards. Keenan Allen. Dez Bryant actually went to the Browns in this franchise. So it looks like Dez Bryant found a team. The top rated tight end is making some noise with the Dolphins right now. 7 receptions, 106 yards. Pretty good. Pretty good for a debut, that's for sure. Josh Gordon, look at that. 2 touchdowns too. And then McKissick got 3 touchdowns. Big day for running backs, that's for sure. Let's see. We'll take a quick look at the defensive leaders. Tackles, you got Whitehead, you got Robinson, Lynch. Not really a sexy stat there. Let's take a look at the sacks. Calais Campbell, 3 sacks, really showing up, that's for sure. And Deshaun Hand. I wonder what his overall is, because this is updated. Oh, 76, yeah. This is updated, so he's definitely better than when he first started out. He was like a 60 something. We'll take a look at interceptions. Did I pass it? Yeah, it's right over here. Alright, interception leader, Anthony Hitchens. Alright, and then we got Casey Hayward, Patrick Chung. You had to throw it right at him. Patrick Chung is probably one of the worst covering safeties in the league, if not the worst. And it's coming from a Patriots fan. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We lost our first game. It was a tough loss, tough to swallow, especially since we lost our starting quarterback. Would have been much better if we didn't lose him. I would have loved to see how well he played. I'm actually pretty pumped for this upcoming week against the Dolphins. See if we could get a win here and get Sam Darnold on the field for a full game. All right, guys. This is Unique Playmaker. That's gonna do it for this episode, and I'll catch you next time.